Hey there everybody, Mike here again at Badlands Paintball. Doing another unboxing today, this one with a very cool marker. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably some of the most fun I've had with paintball in a long time. And the reason being, this was the guy that I was using, the Goblin Deuce. A sort of pirate gun, if you will, kind of like an old school shotgun. You insert the cells there, one ball at a time. Absolutely great fun. So I mean, it's probably kind of hard to see from here, so let's peel this guy open, take a little bit of a closer look at it. Very cool. Now this is the black one. It does come in a wood finish as well, if you're keen on that. So for starters, you do have the whole holster there, the marker itself, but let's take a look and see what we've got on the inside of the holster here. Let's put all this stuff to the side. So holster is made specifically for the Goblin Deuce. I know there's a single barrel Goblin as well. I'm pretty sure it comes with a holster for itself as well. And take a look at this here. So we've got all of our shells in here. Before I kind of go on about how these guys work, I do want to show you each one of these things. So let's ignore the shells for a second and take a look at this guy. So essentially each one of these little shells has a valve system in the back of it, has a charge system if you will, that's going to pack a whole bunch of CO2 in it. This is your adapter. You're going to stick this guy on top of your CO2 tank and it's going to allow you to charge each one of the shells. So that'll go right on top of your CO2 tank, and you've got the actual shells themselves. You can see you've got 3 different colors here. Each of them are actually a different bore size. So depending on the size of paintball that you have, you want to get that perfect fit. You can choose between the different bores. We've got, looks like a 680 here, a 668. I assume this is a 669, no, it's 672. So a bunch of smaller bores. I imagine so you have a tighter fit around the ball, because that's where you're going to get all your velocity from. You don't want to have a loose fit, otherwise the ball's not going to really go anywhere. Reason being is that pretty much how they work is you've got the back half here. That's where all your CO2 is going to be packed. So when you've got your CO2 adapter here on top of your tank, you actually just insert like so, press down, and it will charge this CO2 fill piece here. You'll then insert that guy into your shell depending on the bore that you pick. It only goes in one side. That would be the correct side there. And you pack the paintball into the front. So now you can see if you've only got a barrel about that long and you want to have some pop on there, you've got to have a really nice tight fit. So that's why they use smaller bores for these guys. So you take your shell, let's say that both of these guys now have a paintball in the front of them. We've got our CO2 charged in the back there. Now they can go into the actual marker themselves, and man is this thing ever cool. So for starters, just looks totally sweet. This is the absolute smallest paintball gun on the market. Very cool. Well, besides the single one that they have out there. But at least one that's going to hold multiple paintballs. Definitely the smallest one out there. Very cool system. You have the safety at the back here. This could be safety off, safety back on there. Very cool. You do have the ability to swap between shooting both or shooting one at a time just by switching that switch there. And then to pop it open, you pull back this back tab and it actually flips right down like those old school shotguns. That's almost half the fun, being able to flip it down. You slide your shells in there and pop it back up. Makes you feel really freaking cool. Pop that back down there, pop them out, and put some new ones in. So you may be able to see there possibly when you flick the switch, it's going to allow you either one, and there's a little tiny pin that's going to pop out, or two, and both pins are going to pop out. Each one of those pins presses on this back CO2 cylinder, and that releases the air. So it's a really simple system. Very little mechanics involved, not a lot to go wrong. And of course, safety off, you can see how far they pop out there. You may be able to see that. So that's both of them at once, or you switch down and you just do one at a time. So very cool system. Now the range and accuracy on this thing isn't going to be superb. For starters, we're using CO2, and secondly, our barrel's like 1 centimeter long. But this is something that you're going out with a low profile, absolutely fun marker to use. Like a last resort type marker, or if you really just want to own somebody and let them know that they got worked by a Goblin Deuce. So, I mean, if you guys are looking to have fun, looking for a really cool, unique marker, this is absolutely the best for you. Like I said, we do have them in the wood finish as well if you're keen on that. So come into any of our 8 locations across Canada. You can get a hold on them, get a feel for them, check them out. You can see them on our website, badlandspaintball.com as well. follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. I know there's a lot of big promotions coming up. I say it every time, these promotions, you can win some free stuff, have some fun online, so definitely get on there for that too. And guys, if you have any further questions about these, because this is really quick going over it, comment below, ask your questions, okay? Subscribe, we're here for you. If you need info, just let us know, okay? Goblin Deuce, guys, tons of fun, check it out.